Today we are going to talk about finances and vision. So in the last video, it was about gratitude, and you took the quiz about how abundant you feel about finances. So this is, if you're not quite feeling abundant, this is vision. This course is supposed to help you to discover what you really do want for your finances and to move forward with it. Gratitude is such an important first step, and so is vision is the next, so that you know, until you know where you want to go, you can't get there. So there are three different types of goals that we're going to talk about today. And we'll do a meditation that will help us to dive deeper into what we really do want and what goals we really should be setting. And then we can paint to give us some more direction and guidance. So when it comes to our finances, we've definitely heard a lot that if we want to get a new outcome in our life, we've got to change something, and that's where goals have come in, and we've learned about them. Most everyone has, I would imagine, have learned about goals and the importance of them. And so there are, the first type of goals are past goals, and those are goals that you've done something before and you know you can do it again. So for finance, a finance example would be that you've been able to save $100, and by putting away $50 each paycheck or whatever. And so by saving $100 a month. So that's a goal that is pretty easy. You've done it before, you know how it goes, and you know that you can do it. So those are the goals that we really want to be setting. Those don't really stretch us a whole lot. The second type of goal are logical goals. And these are the goals that there's already a system that's known to work, and then you can accomplish it. So a logical goal you might not have done it before, like a memory goal, but you already know that it's a proven system to work, it makes sense. So a logical goal would be, maybe you want to go on a trip, and you know that if you save $500 a month for a whole year, that you'll have enough money to go on this dream vacation. So you haven't done it before, but you know that you can do it, and so you set it. So these goals are, you're challenging yourself a little bit more than maybe a memory goal, but there's still there's not a lot of room for, there could be more room for personal development or stretching, I guess. And that's where the third goal comes in, which is imagination. So these are the goals that you have not done before, and you have no idea how to do it. And these are the goals that maybe you do want to go on that dream vacation, but you want to go, you feel like you're supposed to go on it next month or something. And so they're very stretching, and you've not done it before, and they're very scary goals. But there's always a way to accomplish what you feel drawn to creating, whether it's an experience or purchasing a certain thing. What you get to what we get to learn about ourselves is that these imagination goals that we feel drawn to achieving, even if there's no logical way to do it, that we have all the power inside of ourselves to make them possible. And that's where it comes in about finances, especially the goals that are about money or that have to do with money, where you have to purchase or use money in exchange to accomplish it. Money is really just an expression of how valuable we feel about ourselves and how we feel others value us. So I know a lot of times we think about money as bills, just like dollar bills or coins, but really those are just symbols of what we value. So if we're having a hard time making money or keeping money in our account, really it's not because we don't have a high enough paying job or because so-and-so did this and destroyed everything. Yes, those things are in your life and they are affecting it. At the same time, it's our energy that attracted those things into our life and that are shaping how we view the world, whether we see an opportunity to make money or we don't. So how we feel about ourselves is really a reflection of our finances, is just another message of that. So once we are aware of how we feel about ourselves and the value that we're giving, then we can shift it. And that's why we need to know with our vision how we want to value ourselves. These are some questions that you can ask yourself and you can journal as well. So the first one is, what do you value? It could be something that you like to do or something that you like to make. What do you value? And then another question is, do you believe that it's valuable to others? And so a lot of times we think of earning money as something that we have to get a job in order to earn money. We have to work from 9 to 5. Maybe we believe we have to go get a college degree to get a good job. Whatever it is, we are the ones that are placing either our limitations on ourselves or letting ourselves be limitless in this capacity. Because if you think about it, there are people that are making money off of playing video games. They find their value, even just someone watching them play. They value that they know that they're valuable, and so they attracted that into their lives, and they are getting that exchange and being paid for that. And so there's just so many different things that you could do to earn money, not just going to a 9 to 5 job. You could make cookies and sell them at a bakery, or there's unlimited ways that you can exchange your value and feel abundant with your finances. So you get to discover what it is that you want to find valuable. Because maybe you do love to arrange flowers, but maybe you don't feel like it's valuable. So we get to shift that focus and do some more work around that. So we'll do that in the meditation and with our painting. We can start on that journey. So you can go ahead and we can go ahead and get in a comfortable spot, and you can sit up straight and really get that breath going to move any energy or any thoughts and just center back into your body. You can take some deep breaths. So go ahead and go to your heart center. This is vision is definitely what we want. Is we can find it in our heart space. Go ahead and open that heart to let out your true desires. Go ahead and create safe space around you to let those true desires to come forward out of your heart center. Finances are connected to our career, and so this is a great opportunity to let our heart tell us maybe what we really want to do for our career, or what we want to do to exchange that financial value. And you can even bring some white light to your heart center to activate and open that portal. Just be aware of the different things that come out of it. And just trust in the process of what your heart is bringing forward to you at this time. It could be objects that mean something to you. It could be people that you know could help you with certain things. Just go ahead and give your heart space to open and expand, to be heard. Maybe experiences are coming out too of things that you've enjoyed doing in the past that maybe you're meant to continue to do or to do again, that your heart is longing for. Maybe your heart is telling you to talk differently about finances. Maybe you've been chasing away money by your words of not valuing it or being respectful of it. Because money isn't anything other than the value that we give to it, or the meaning that we give to it. It's completely non-biased. Go ahead and sort through all of those things that your heart presented before you. and take whatever feels right. Into your hand, and you can even look at it more closely if you want. Bring it closer to your face. So go ahead and gather all of those things together, and you can bring it back to your heart and into your heart. I know that you can always access this whenever you want. Your portal, your heart is always open to helping you to share its true contents with you. Go ahead and think of what maybe is the next step to make your heart's desires a reality. And commit to doing it. And doing that for your heart, for yourself. When you're ready, you can go ahead and bring your awareness back to this present moment. And you can wiggle your toes if you want. And you can start painting maybe what you know your next step is to feeling more abundant with your finances, or making a shift in what you're doing to exchange for finances. Or you can just start painting and trust that whatever you're meant to paint will come forward. That you've let your subconscious to come forward to help you with this in your heart. And you can just choose a color if you want, and whatever color you feel the most drawn to, and you can start moving your brush. And just trusting in it. And something too about finances is that there is an abundance of money in this world for whatever we are meant to do, whatever we feel drawn to do. That money doesn't exist. It's just the value. If tomorrow dollar bills went away and all the coins were rendered useless, there's nothing that can take away the value that you have to give. You can still exchange something. You can exchange vegetables from your garden, or something that you painted or created with your hands, or there's always something valuable and beautiful that the world needs from you. It's just a matter of believing that, and that there is someone that wants what you have to give. If you think about different musical artists, that maybe there's someone that comes to your mind that you don't really care for their voice or their style of music. There are people that do like that style. And that's the same with art too, and just really everything. Everybody does things differently, but there is a law in the universe that there's always an opposite. And so if you can create it and conceive of it, then you can have confidence that there is someone in the world that wants what you have to give. If what you're creating is something that you love and it was born out of love, there is someone that wants that, and or someone's, multiple people. So there's never something that you're born to create that you will not be compensated for. There's always a way to be. Hopefully I'm not making that confusing. You can always have as much money as you need doing what you can do. And that could be working at for someone else, or creating your own company entirely. You get to create your life. You are a co-creator with God and the universe. So you have unlimited potential for finances and creation. It's just the only thing that is keeping us from realizing that is our own selves and our own beliefs about ourselves. But that is why we are doing this, is to become aware of maybe limiting beliefs or thoughts that we've been telling ourselves, that we can't do this or we can't do that. We can't make this X amount of money, or we can't do this certain thing as our career. Because why? Because of the beliefs that we've either heard from other people or just internalized ourselves. And so as we become aware of those beliefs and shift them and change them, then we will be able to reach that full potential that we all have within inside of ourselves. We all have a money tree inside of ourselves. The saying that most of us grew up hearing, that money doesn't grow on trees, but it does, because we have a tree within our own soul that is continually producing valuable fruit, and you continue to create every day of your life. It's valuable. So I hope that you were able to get a better idea of where you're at with your finances and your value system, and to have a better idea of where you want to get to, your vision for this particular area of your life.